Can we just like pre-ride all of Levitate so I can see what's there?
Everything.
Okay. Even the jumps are rollable, you were saying? Oh, okay.
Mostly.
Yeah, let's get some revenge on this thing, but I want to scope it out. Don't want to run into anything blind. Okay, so this is the trail I ate it on the other day. We're gonna take it a little bit easier and scope the whole thing out. Here it is. I just flew off of that thing. All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to do this video because this is a video where I get revenge on this trail, Levitate. If you've been watching the channel, you know that I recently went to Utah, Draper, Utah to be specific, to visit my buddy Barry. Me and my buddy Raul went out there and we had a great time. It's pretty windy. But day number one, I had a pretty bad crash on this very trail. I didn't properly scope this trail out, and so this is all new territory right here. We didn't go this way last time at all. It almost ended my trip early. So as you saw there at the beginning, this is day 3 now. Okay, these things seem very doable. Still in a little bit of pain, but I'm good enough to ride. And we go back to this place. It's got a lot of different trails. I think maybe four or five trails. Their jump line is this right here. It's called Levitate. It's a lot of fun, and the proper way to do it is what we're doing here. As you saw at the beginning, this is our pre-ride. So this time I took it a lot easier and made sure that there wasn't anything else on the trail that was going to make me crash. We're just kind of going nice and easy just to check out the features. I'm following Lucas and just wanted to get a feel for it. That's a big sender? Yeah. There's jumps from top to bottom pretty much, and they're the type of jumps where you don't really, there's no real gaps. There's a couple, but they're really small, but everything else you can land almost wherever, which is awesome, right? Because it's a great trail to practice on. You can come up short and there's no real consequence for that. And then as you get more and more comfortable, you can increase the speed. You can you know, pump that suspension, preload that suspension, and just really go for it and send it. And the landings are nice and long, and so you can really progress your jumping skills and slowly but surely conquer this entire trail. So the purpose of this first ride, as I mentioned, is just to kind of scope things out. It's what's called the pre-ride, and what we're going to do in this video is a pre-ride, a re-ride, and then a free ride. The idea being that with each iteration, you're getting more and more familiar with the trail, more comfortable with the features, and you're able to kind of let go and ride it the way, you know, it was meant to be ridden. This part right here is a lot of fun. That jump is nice and big. It's like a left-hand hip. And then here's the end of it right here. That is a sweet jump line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with those. All right, here we go. We were responsible. We did a pre-ride, checked everything out. Everything looks good.
Ready?
And so now on this second run, now that I'm comfortable with the features, I've convinced myself that there's nothing, you know, really big that could you can kind of come up short. That thing's fun and get really hurt on. The re-ride is all about now increasing the speed and really going for some of these jumps. I eventually lose Lucas here. He's so fast. I'm not a big fan of like really high speeds because I think they can lead to crashes. Small mistakes can lead to crashes, and at higher speeds, it just makes the crash that much worse. So I've learned how to just, pop a little bit more so that if I need to clear a jump, I just kind of use my suspension and pull up on stuff rather than kind of going full bore. I get that that's a thrill too, and I do get a thrill from it, but I'm not usually the fastest person going down a trail. I kind of like to, keep it nice and controlled. And if I see something coming up ahead and I need to pedal a little bit more for that specific feature, I'll do that. But otherwise, I kind of go at a slower pace. And people that follow me, they realize that pretty quick. As a matter of fact, on this trip, one of the runs down a different trail at this same place, my buddy Barry was just like right on my tail because, I just don't go that fast. And I still have a great time. This jump line is just super well built, and it's long, and the jumps are all sorts of sizes, which is one thing you got to kind of learn as you do it multiple times. You learn which ones you need to squash and which ones you really need to kind of send to hit everything properly. It's a big one right here. So these 3 jumps coming up are a lot of fun. They set you up really nice for this big left-hand hip.
Yes.
Just this big long lip. Boom. That thing is so fun.
Whew, that's what I'm talking about. That is so good. So much better when you don't fly off a berm at the beginning. Thank you.
Fighting that wind is not fun though.
I know. You gotta like
Pedaling through the head.
pedal it out.
All right.
So now you're recording.
Sweet.
All right, so you guys are not on my head. You're on Lucas's head. So he's gonna follow me down the same trail to get some follow cam. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this one more time. Okay, ready?
Yep.
All right, we'll see you guys at the bottom.
All right, see you at the bottom.
Looking at this feature now, I just can't believe that I crashed so hard on that part. Anyway, so yeah, this is run number 3. And I gotta say, I was pretty tired by this time. Doing this 3 times back to back takes a lot out of you. But this was just, I needed this. I needed this redemption. I needed to come back and hit this trail and conquer it. So this 3rd run, the free ride, as it's called, or as people say with the pre-ride, re-ride, free ride, is all about just sending it now. You've gone on the trail twice. You're pretty familiar with the features, the speed that you need, and so this is just all about having fun. And I rarely do follow cam of myself on my videos. Usually I get that privilege when somebody's with me and they've got a camera as well, and they'll share it with me. But it's kind of cool to kind of watch, you know, yourself ride and jump from this perspective, because you can kind of see what you're doing, what you could improve, what you look like. Sometimes you think you look like some kind of pro out there, but then you watch the footage and you're like, wah wah.
Whoa, that's a windy one.
But this was a super fun ride, and Lucas was just like right behind me the whole time, so you get a great shot
That's
of
so
the
much.
trail and of me hitting the
Hey,
features.
John, the last.
All right, you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the whole pre-ride, re-ride, free ride approach to a new trail, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Oh, it's so fun to follow you.
Oh man.
I was drafting on some of those so I'd catch you in the air,
Oh really?
because I wasn't fighting the wind. I was just in your stream.
That was so good.
It was awesome.
Man, 3 back-to-back tires you out. I'm huffing and puffing, man. Oh. See, I was still coming up short on some of those.
Yeah.
That's so good. Thank you.
Yeah.